Wah? Wah. Shh. It's a very quiet wah. Because we're in a very dangerous place today. We are in a very dangerous place today. We are in Barak, the Barrow of the Witch Lord. Yeah, it's getting serious. We've only got a few more quests left, and then this is licked. It's done. I see 4 viewers, and actually today I'm testing out my very first stream using Restream. So I'm not exactly sure where the branding will be. I guess it'll be right there. Right there. This allows me to stream on multiple platforms. If it works out well and it starts becoming like super easy to do and the quality keeps up and everybody's able to chat and stuff the way that I'm hoping will happen, we'll just use Restream and I'll pay for getting the logo out of there. The Witch Lord has been dead for centuries. Don't worry about it, man. Okay. Yeah, okay. Good to know. That's good to know. There's nothing to worry about heading in here. Maybe we'll find some awesome treasure, and we'll end this adventure without taking any more elven lives unnecessarily. If the sound and everything is okay, I'm just gonna pop right into it. Yo, it's Ribby! Good morning, Ribby. Hooray! Huzzah! Huzzah. It's good to have you guys. Welcome to my stream. I am Amalgam Ash. For those of you who do not know me, you can call me Ash. You know, we're all friends here. I create mixed gaming content in the form of video game creation and board game, fantasy, tabletop dungeon crawls, and role-playing games. It's all about making stuff, creating pieces of fantasy in this life. Quest 12. Barak, Barrow of the Witch Lord. I didn't name the elf, so it'll live. Nobody's named the elf yet. We're about to get there, though. War with the Eastern Orcs is brewing, and the Emperor needs to unite the lesser kingdoms for the conflict to come. To do this, you must find the ancient Star of the West as worn by the kings of legend in ages past. You will be rewarded with 200 gold coins to be divided evenly among all heroes when the Star of the West is returned to safety. The Star of the West lies in Barak, the resting place of the evil Witch Lord. He was defeated by the magical spirit blade long ago. This blade is the only weapon that can harm him. Oh, I need to shrink down, don't I? Please excuse me. Get out of here. What is that? Get out of here. Get out of here with that. There we go. All right, guys. We're bringing our barbarian, Stab George, our dwarf, Happy Sneezy, our wizard, Barak, and our elf. What is the elf's name? We will continue as soon as I have a name for the elf, and not before. Milf Melf. Okay, that's fine. It works. Elviler, Pickle the Second. Just for luck. Just for luck. Just for luck. All right. Please type in a name for the elf. I'm trying. There we go. Pickle. Son of Pickle. We may have a winner here. Stream's a bit cut off. Hold on just a second. Goldheart dropping in with a hello. Thank you. Hi, Goldheart. Good morning. Lovely morning to you from the Midwest. My screen seems to be stretched out. It's always a joy to have folks bop right in unexpectedly. Yeah, let's get this display fixed. Been a few days, several days since I streamed, so my settings are all, well, seemingly borked. But more importantly, I just updated OBS and Streamlabs, and I'm not quite sure what all it decided to change. Apparently a couple of little things. Nothing much. I already shared your link. Well, thank you. That's really nice of you. I appreciate it. We are playing a very simple video game version of the classic tabletop dungeon crawler HeroQuest, one of the finest dungeon crawlers there ever was. I may be a bit biased. It is my favorite, but there are a few that come kind of close to it in terms of how fun they can be. Waiting for Lady Shar to start streaming at some point in the future. I need a good reason to troll her. Grindelf Games. Hi, Amalgamash. Hi, Grindelf. Man, there's lots of folks popping in. Good morning. What is up, Grindelf? Char, I'm trying to encourage her to stream. So far, it seems she just wants to maybe do games with no commentary, and we do our retromantic stuff together where we play games. So for those of you who are curious about my wife and I playing games together, it's called Retromantics on YouTube. It's not always retro games. Sometimes we just play games, and with it being spooky season, we're now getting into the spooky games and the indie titles on itch.io and stuff. So we'll likely be picking out a bunch of those games to play together. It's a very irregular upload schedule because she's still trying to get used to her editing software, and there are some hiccups with that, but we have somewhat of a plan in place for that. And then when she does, streaming for things, she'll probably do just whatever game that she likes to do on her own. And then we'll play more horror games together. It'll be a mixed bag, which I'm all about, you know. Whatever you do, don't wake the Witch Lord. Rogar, good morning, Ash. HeroQuest, good morning, Rogar. Huzzah! We are naming our elf Pickle, son of Pickle, for good luck, because Pickle was a true MVP elf before he was lost to the crypts of doom. I think we can go. I think we can begin. Don't means do. I'm gonna go ahead and wake her up. the Witch Lord. We're gonna wake up the Witch Lord. That's inevitable. It's gonna happen, and it's gonna happen now. You must enter the name of your hero to proceed. I did. You get that. You get that. Hero's turn. I can't wait. It's gonna be a long quest, maybe. Had quite the intro. Wizard? Search for traps, please. No traps. Excellent. Oh, what a piss poor roll. While you guys are out fooling around, the dwarf is going to look for secret doors and not find any, and then move out of the room. We'll end our turn thence. Alright, next turn. There's no traps here. Pickle, search for... Now get up here and search for secret doors while we're in this corridor. No secret doors in the corridor. I've never taken a group this far. So, I do not have these next few quests in my memory. I know that there's 3 left. 3 or 4. And it's going to get pretty serious. Oh, wow. Okay. Search for traps in that corridor. No traps. And now... we shall end our turn thence. Ready, for those of you who have not played HeroQuest, it's a very simple premise. There goes the mummy. Mummy dearest is down. You've got 4 heroes. No more than 4, and no less than 4 if you want to survive. And you adventure through corridors and rooms, moving your characters and performing an action, or performing an action and moving your characters. The actions can be attack with a weapon. The passageway behind Happy Sneezy is sealed off. Oh no. Once the last hero passed through that, it sealed itself off. Creepy music. It's as if something sinister lurks here. Well, we don't have to worry about that, right? You already told me. You already said. Witchlord's been dead for centuries, so the only thing that could possibly be here is... like a goblin or something. Couldn't be anything serious, you know? I'd like to see a super quest with 8 heroes and double monsters. I would not. Unless you doubled up the corridors. You're talking corridor combat for hours. Oh yeah. I'm gonna stay right there and not move. No, there's ways you could do that. There's ways you could do that. I actually have something I've been planning to show you guys for a while now. I can't see any of them. I can see him, but it won't let me select him. Oh well. Oh, it won't let me select him because I haven't equipped him with things. Oh, wow. Equip the crossbow. Equip the shield. Equip the helmet. Equip the chainmail. And equip the toolkit. And, what else? You can attack with a weapon, cast a spell if you are a spell caster, Search for secret doors, search for traps, or search for treasure. You can also choose to disarm a trap as an action if you know exactly where a trap is in a room, and in some editions of the game you have to be standing next to it. That's about it. We have to end our turn here. Okay. Barbarian first. Completely destroyed that zombie. Pickle, you're up next. Excellent rolls. Happy Sneezy, you're up next. That was a terrible roll. Absolutely terrible. The way you said Hero's turn kind of reminded me of that old HeroQuest commercial. I wish Christopher Lee was still around to do the voiceover in the app. Was that Christopher Lee's voice? Is he the one that says it? HeroQuest. Because if so, that's awesome. It's not. But what if it was? Oh, I don't like that room has nothing in it. We shall search for traps. Search for secret doors. Nothing. End my turn. It's been a great run so far. We've lost not a single body point. And there are no monsters in this corridor. Let us search for traps. Yes, there's a trap. 2 spaces away from the door and 1 space in front of the door. And 1 space there. Oh. We have a lot of traps going on. I wanted to... Oh, his disarm attempt failed. I set off a spear trap. Lovely. Excellent. So glad I could do that. Alrighty. Ending our turn here and getting ready for the next one. Happy Sneezy. You do have your toolkit equipped, right? I've disarmed the trap. Excellent. Now, Barbarian's gonna walk up to this dingy space and attempt to disarm that trap. And he disarmed it! We are trapless. Trapless indeed. That makes me happy. Open the door. This door cannot be opened. Interesting. Ending our turn. No monsters on the board, so we get to have our turn back. What about this door? This door cannot be opened. Interesting. You'll be happy to know, perhaps, that I have not looked through the quest books for Keller's Keep and Return of the Witch Lord, the 2 first expansions to this game. Both were released internationally. There are subtle differences between the US and UK versions, but I did not really scour through the quest books except to look for certain things in the past, like how many monsters were on the board at once, did they make use of all the monsters they came with, and so on. GA asks, do your heroes have to move in a specific order? They do not. You can move them in any order you wish. So I'm just kind of Oh, he fell into the pit. I hate pit traps. And that is that turn. This door cannot be opened. No secret doors. No secret doors. What? No secret doors. All right. No secret doors there. Try unlocking the doors. Mysterious. Alright, we're gonna have to spread out just a little bit. Can I jump that pit, please? Yay! That's the first time I've ever jumped the damn pit. Pickle Son of Pickle really is lucky. Look for secret doors, please. There's a secret door. Look at that crap. I was in there and I looked for secret doors and I didn't find that door. Damn glitchy game. And he shouldn't even be able to see it. He's not even in the room where the secret door was found. Try ramming those doors down with my boy the barbarian. Bend bars, lift gates. Those would be amazing feats of strength, which I am allowing in my HeroQuest roleplay book. My HeroQuest roleplay rules system. It will be available soon. I'm hoping before the end of the year. No traps. It's not like a product I'm releasing. It's just a bunch of free stuff I'm going to post out there for people to use for their own games. It's all free. Just personal use only stuff. You think they'll make more expansion packs? Hi, Ruthie. Good morning. And yes, I am absolutely certain they will make more expansion packs. I think that they'll make ones that have already been released, and I think they'll make ones that are brand new. Now let's get that elf closer and end our turn before I really journey forth. All right. End the turn. Barbarian first. Let's go. Just a zombie? Well, Pickle can take care of that zombie. Any traps in here? No traps. Any secret doors in here? Another secret door. Imagine in 3 years' time we get the Bard's Quest back. The Bard's Quest back. You think so? Look for traps. No traps. I think my boy's gonna go ahead and go in here. He's gonna look for traps. No traps. This is suspicious. This is too quiet. I don't like it. Go, dwarf, you powerhouse. Just making sure he has everything equipped. And he does. Well, he can't His little legs can't take him far enough to get to that skeleton, so I guess he's just gonna chill out there. But the wizard will follow him. Pickle will follow the barbarian. Still no monsters. No secret doors. Should have searched for traps. The Warlock expansion. Magic schmagic. I would love a Warlock expansion. I would pay triple the price. I would pay eBay prices for a Warlock expansion because I love the Warlock so much. Such a cutie pie. Oh, that skeleton's a real... Oh, man. Apparently he doesn't see the humor in us attacking him. There's no traps. Oh, especially if there's more halflings. More halflings in a wizard expansion pack. I would love that. Oh, man. That would be so cool. I'd happy get in there. I will crush him. Wizard searches for traps. No traps. Barbarian. Another long corridor with nothing going on. Let's search for traps, and there are none. Gotta end our turn here. Oh. Skeletons. Let's go ahead and ball of flame one of them. That worked out fantastically. Dwarf is going to take care of the other. Excellent. No enemies to worry about there. Rogue expansion. Going rogue. The Night Pact is so hard, I'll laugh if they release it again. The Night Pack? It's hard to get. I've got my suspicions that they will absolutely release that again, and I have a feeling it'll be surprisingly identical to the first. I really don't think they're gonna have any issue with it. But Happy Sneezy, any traps? No, there are no traps. Get out of that room. What about secret doors? No. Alright. Open the door. Oh, God. Bugger, let's get out of here. You've broken the magic seal that kept the Witch Lord in prison. Make a run for it. That's the Witch Lord. He has 1 movement square, 2 attack dice, 2 defend dice, and 1 body point. Okay. Mistakes have been made. Mistakes have been made. I see that there are 2 more doors, however. Oh. I shouldn't have ran just yet. I should not have run just yet. Oh, there's quite a few more doors. Ah, man. Okay, it's gonna be a race now. A race against time. OMG, you've awoken the Witch Lord. You had one job. Listen, I was led here under false pretenses. Somebody told me the Witch Lord had been defeated a long time ago. Somebody had me pretty confident that this was gonna be a safe, uneventful trip. Somebody... I don't want to get in his way, because I know he's gonna have, like, a ton of spells and stuff. Fire of Wrath! No, he's gone. Get in there, dwarf. Alright, we got the zombies taken care of. Yeah, I don't want to be in his line of sight, because I know that I can't hurt him. And I'm sure that he has spells. He may not. I don't know, but that's what I'm going with. Oh, God, it's Gargoyle. Hi. How you doing? You doing good? You look good. End turn. Ow. 1 hit point. Alright, Happy Sneezy. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I can do it. I can do it. I can open the door. Not a big deal. Not a big deal at all. He's in there. Here's a mummy. We'll search this room for treasure. That's what I would like to do. I'd like to make sure I search very important rooms for treasure. This game on stream. This game should be in the description. Since I'm using Restream, it's a bit of a different beast. We may not find we may not find the link to this game in the description below. Oh, gotta end my turn. Witch Lord's just looking for breakfast. Yeah, he might be. He's been dead for a few hundred years. Oh, he cast fear on my dwarf. I thought he would move forward, but he's smart and he moved back. Okay, well that was that attack. Search for... There is a secret door. Okay, good. So, yay, that's cool. 1, 2, 3. What do you got? 6 movement squares. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Let's just move right out of your range and attack you. Aha! I'm not scared. I'm not scared. You know, he's got 1 movement die. I don't know how many times he can use his spells. I hope it would just be like the 1 each. Wizard gonna kind of creep closer. We'll end our turn here. I'm gonna defeat this gargoyle. And then this mummy. Ah, ball of flame. Crap. Yeah, there goes the mummy. Now, elf next. Shoot the gargoyle. Dang it. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Right there will work. We are going to defeat this gargoyle. Oh my gosh. Maybe, maybe not. He can see the dwarf. That's not good. Oh, he has summoned undead. Okay, cool, good. Oh, good. They've cornered the wizard that I unwittingly placed in the corner. Okay. I see. How about a genie? Yeah, that's what I thought. Just genie you up on out of there. All right, your wizard's gonna make a break for it. The wizard is gonna get the hell out of there. The dwarf? Well, get rid of that guy. Barbarian. I definitely want to kill this stupid gargoyle. Man. And I definitely want to search a couple of these rooms for treasure. Oh, man. Clank. The Strange Bus. Good morning. Welcome to the stream. I hope my Twitch stuff is all set up nice and that it looks good. I know my green screen's a little bit wonky. My chroma key's a little bit wonky, but besides that, I hope the bitrate and everything is looking good. Welcome, Strange Bus. I'm glad you could make it. We are playing Barak Tor. And actually, I've already uncovered the Witch Lord, who is terrifying. Summoning his stupid skeletons. Oh my god. I don't think I have any more spells that can hurt this guy. Cast sleep on you anyway. And just keep walking away. 1, 2, we got 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So I need to always be a few steps ahead of you, Mr. Skeleton. We have to murder this dumb gargoyle. Finally. Good grief. Alright, Pickle. Son of Pickle. Search this room. Ah, it's a hazard. Damn it. Okay. Nothing special in there. That skeleton's really going to chase that wizard. The dwarf can search for treasure. Happy Sneezy finds a wizard staff. A wizard staff? A wizard staff. Which, of course, I cannot equip. I think that's the artifact for the quest, so pretty happy about that. Last time, you need extra combat dice. Take mine. Last time I played this quest as a player, I used Pass Through Rock to leave the dungeon, leaving the rest of the party behind. That was really nice of you. That was very nice. I bet they really appreciated that. I bet that they wished they could do that again. Oh, that wizard's getting some banging rolls. Just awesome rolls. I don't really want to fight the skeleton. I'm not really interested in fighting the skeleton right now. Search for treasure? No, hazard. Alright, I'm done searching for treasure. I believe the quest is more or less over. But I do have a skeleton, 2 skeletons left on the board, and I can't just leave. Ah, man. I think I gotta get everybody back to the stairwell before it'll let me leave legitimately. Without telling me that my quest is failed. Oh yeah, I can't go that way. Because, oh no, I'm just leading him straight for the dead end. Well then, that's gonna be fun. Get that dwarf in there to murderlize this skeleton real quick. Yeah, there we go. That's why the passage goes back or loops around to the beginning. 2 very mixed reactions to that. Ruthie, Clint, you're not a team player. GA, Clint, you're a badass. You can be both, I guess. Can I just say for realism, I really like the inclusion of the UK treasure card. Nothing. Despite a thorough search, you find nothing. You find nothing. Just pretty realistic. Alright, the wizard has a skeleton to deal with. Oh, and the skeleton decided to step outside the room? Alright, it's your AI. Use it how you want. Alright, let's see what happens when I position everybody on the stairwell. It asks me if I'm sure that I want them to leave, and I have to say no. Oh, I guess I could search the center room for treasure. I'll bring my ranger and my barbarian in just a little bit closer. Hi. Clunk. The Witch Lord takes no damage from your weapon. You know I had to try. Search. Oh, no, I want the dwarf to give him his staff before he searches for treasure. Does that sound fair? That's what I want to happen. What can I say? That pass-through rock wizard doesn't suffer fools gladly. Oh, I forgot that I could do that. Oh, but it's the elf that has pass-through rock. Let's see what happens on our turn now. This is how we have to play this out. The Witch Lord is going to attack one of these guys and then be forced to move out of the way, because the AI likes for the characters to move. That's at least how I think it'll play out. I really wanted to search that center room for treasure, though. Like, I don't want to miss any... Well, I guess if I got the wizard staff, that's the only artifact I'm going to find, right? Use the staff you found. That's a good idea, but I need to give it to the wizard first. The dwarf has it. He's walking around using it like a pogo stick. This long ancient staff glows with a soft blue light. It can be used only by the wizard, giving him the attack strength of 2 combat dice and the ability to strike diagonally. Yes! Sorry, that's very exciting. My wizard is now powered up. He is now a badass. Alright, I think we can all leave. We might have to kill the skeleton before we can leave. Before the quest tells us that it's done. Oh yeah, that skeleton just murdered that... that wizard just murdered that skeleton. Yeah! I'm so happy for him now. Alright, let's do it. Let's do it. Let's do it. And turn. Alright, they're saying that this has not been completed yet. AA, in your HQ rulebook, can heroes increase their starting BPs as time goes on? That's not really a thing in the rulebook. Witch Lord. Kill the Witch Lord. Can't kill the Witch Lord. I can't hurt the Witch Lord until I have the Spirit Blade. There's no rule that facilitates the increase of BPs. They really do seem to leave that up to you, but there is an item that increases your BP. And I can't remember what it is or where it's at. It might even be in the base game campaign. The Talisman of Lore increases your mind points by 1, so I mean, the facilitation is there in that way. But it's not a hard and fast rule. Other than, you know, when you're healing yourself, your BPs can never go above a certain level, and I mean, your new rulebook. Oh, I'm very sorry. I spent a lot of time explaining something that was probably extremely obvious. My new rulebook, the roleplay system, I have not actually put thought into increasing BP and MP. I have a couple of things I'm going to try out. The Witch Lord takes no damage from your weapon. The Witch Lord takes no damage from your weapon. Maybe I have to attack him with all 4 heroes first. No damage. He just attacks uselessly. There should be a fumble roll to ensure the Witch Lord could hurt himself. I agree, he just climbed out of that tomb. Maybe... oh, man. Let's see if he'll leave this room. Yes, he will. Alright, if he leaves the room and I search it for treasure... nothing. Despite a thorough search, you find nothing. Alright. What did I see? Did I just see that I can legitimately leave now? No. Okay, well, we'll try to get everybody on the stairwell. Once again. And if that doesn't work, I'll pull out the rule book. The rule book. And I'll look at the quest here and see what exactly you're supposed to do according to OG rules. Training and experience might mean that by the time of Killer's Keep, the Barbarian has BP 10, Wizard BP 5, for example. So I am working on a difficulty system first and foremost, and it is very mathematical. And like a lot of people make difficulty systems and they give like the goblin, for example, they'll give the goblin an arbitrary score of like 1 and say the goblin's easiest monster, so he gets the 1. All right, that's fair. But now when you put now when you put 2 monsters on the board, 2 monsters in the room, if they're both goblins, is that twice as hard because there's 2 goblins? And every difficulty system I have seen says yes. But to me, that's not correct. 2 goblins is not twice as difficult as 1 goblin. 2 goblins is 3 times as difficult as 1 goblin. And 3 goblins is 5 times as difficult. 6 times as difficult as 1 goblin. And 4 goblins is 10 times the difficulty of 1 goblin. So the reason for that, I'll let you try to figure out while I grab this quest book, and then I'll explain it. I figured it out. And so did you. More attacks, it's exactly right. No matter what hero you're attempting to use, no matter whether you're bringing a barbarian, a wizard, or a homebrew hero with absolutely 1 BP and no attack dice or whatever, the difficulty relative to your hero does not change. It changes between heroes. Sorta, kinda, because your hero has more defense dice, more attack dice, whatever, but the difficulty of that monster, hero notwithstanding, does not change. So your room with 4 goblins, that's 10 attacks they can make if you manage to kill 1 goblin per turn after they all get a hit in on you. And that's the system that I'm working with. That's the set of rules that I'm working with to get a true number, however arbitrary, a more accurate number. So, the reason that I'm working on a difficulty system is because my roleplay campaign is meant to be played by brand new heroes. So it will not be more difficult than any of the quests in the base game. It's the Barbarian. The Barbarian's the one I gotta send out. Rogar, sorry I couldn't stay for the entirety of the game. I will return. All right, Rogar. Have a fantastic rest of your day. This stream will be here when you are ready to see the conclusion and learn what it is that I messed up. And what I messed up, fellow adventurers, is I didn't find the Star of the West that was very clearly described in the text. So, who killed that zombie? Did I get the Star of the West? I don't think I got the Star of the West. Star of the West is in the hand of the zombie in the center room. No? That does not seem to be the case. Alright, those three are going to leave the dungeon. I'm going to go search for a bit. Oh. It's kind of a mistake. Kind of a mistake was made there. I should have healed my barbarian first. Well, this is going to be very interesting. He finds the Star of the West hidden underneath the table. Oh, thank goodness. Okay, I have the Star of the West. That is not an item that I can use, but now I can... Can I end my turn? End the quest now? No, I cannot. Alright, this is going to be a little weird. As warned by the ancients, I'm just going to stand here until I draw him into the room, because there's a lot of one tile wide corridor stuff going on. And that's the only way I'm going to get around him. Okay. And turn. There we go. Now we just run right by him. You slow, shambling mess of a monster. I will not have your shenanigans. Oh, I hope that did it. I hope that did it. Pickle, son of Pickle, Stab George, Happy Sneezy, and Barak. They all have more gold than they had when they went inside. So I do believe we have completed the quest. There's just 2 left, guys. There's just 2 quests left. Just 2 quests remain. And then the campaign is done. It'll be the first time that I've completed the campaign. Believe it or not. Very happy about that. It's hot back here. Find that spirit blade. Oh, trust. Trust, I will. we will be streaming again, not tomorrow, but Wednesday morning, 9 a.m. Central Time. And we will be finding the Spirit Blade. No matter what. If I start the game and it sends me back to that quest, I'm not gonna know what to do. I might have to just cheese it and... Good to catch the stream. Have a good day, Amalgamash. Thanks, Strange Bus. Have a great day yourself. Catch you later. Keep on rocking. Strange Bus is pretty cool. He hosts the Rantcast. The Rantcast. On his Twitch channel. I'm back at work tomorrow. Day off today for the Queen's funeral. Yes. Yeah, I'd read that you guys would be getting some time off over there for that. It's quite a significant event. Thanks for another cool stream. Thank you for dropping in and making the stream cool with your cool company. I can't do it without you. I can't do it without you. Otherwise, I would just be here streaming HeroQuest to an audience of none, and it would be very awkward. Well, I'd still have fun. I don't mind that sort of thing. I would just upload the video anyway. But it's a lot more fun to have people around and hanging out. And today I got a lot of surprise guests, so that was really cool. I really appreciated that. That was awesome. 10 folks still viewing. Make sure if you haven't already to subscribe to the channel if you want to see more HeroQuest related stuff. Tabletop role-playing game junk. I've got some awesome, well, one or two awesome pieces of merchandise. They're all shirts. I'm looking for a place to upload my coffee cup, and then I'd like to have a couple different coffee cup options. So when you catch the stream, we can toast our Amalgamash mugs. But you should definitely have a mug to drink your favorite beverages out of. I talk to myself all day anyway. I understand. I'll practice monologues sometime in the car on the way to work or on the way home. And I've constantly got plans for things going on in this head of mine. So if I'm at work, I might be typing up plans for things like the math I needed to utilize to get my difficulty system started. That took me all weekend to work out, but it's worked out now. So I know the formula to calculate difficulty for two completely different monsters. The difficulty changes depending on which monster you plan to kill first. There's no way around it. Unless I do a difficulty system where all of the monsters are simply kept alive. But it's a difficulty system based on what you're taking out. So after I get those scores ready, I got one more formula to look for the 3 monsters in a room, and I should be able to extrapolate the formula that tells me exactly how much I need to add for 4 monsters, 5 monsters, 6 monsters, and so on, because I know that there are plenty of rooms in the game and in the expansions that have a lot of monsters. And once I've done that, I'll be able to tell you any monster difficulty. Just name it. And I had a lot of help from Excel. I had my formulas plugged into an Excel spreadsheet to where you can take your cell and extrapolate the formula, drag it out, apply it to a bunch of different numbers, which I had plugged into cells for the other monsters. And that came up with results, and I was happy. But when I double-checked my math, those results were wrong. So I knew the problem was in my formula. So I had to go back and change my formula and then pull it down again. I have a theory, take out the weaker monster first. It's a great, I mean, you can. You absolutely can. That's all going to be based on what you want to do. What's your strategy? Thanks for the HeroQuest content. Looking forward to your RPG system you're working on. Thank you, Glenn Davis. Appreciate you hanging out very much. Have a fantastic rest of your day. I've got a few more minutes. I can blab on just a little bit longer. I've got a couple of other things in the works as well, besides the RPG system, which is an overlay of rules that don't replace or change any of the existing rules for HeroQuest. That way, you can make your own rule set like you may be doing now, or your own campaigns with your own rules, and you can take the content from the RPG rule system and apply it to your stuff as you want, as you like. It will not replace anything. So, that's one thing. HeroQuest thing number 2 is I've got a 3-part campaign that goes along with this and makes use of all the new rules and stuff to give you more ideas on how to use the roleplay system for your own games. And it's, when I say 3 parts, each part is a 10-quest campaign. The first part is remixes of quests that are, well, that shouldn't be the first part, actually. That might not be the first campaign. One of the campaigns is remixes of the popular quests that are found in the official game system and its official expansions. When I say remixes, I mean, there's lore reasons why you have to go back to these places. Another campaign is all about dragons, and it pulls in a lot of different inspiration from other tabletop RPGs, particularly those quests that revolve around dragons. So one is going to be based on Dungeon Quest. It's going to have a modular sort of tile layout system that uses the HeroQuest board, much like Dungeon Quest actually works. And it's going to be pretty tough, but if you get to the center room, you'll be able to get a lot of treasure. You might wake the dragon there, but you know, if you can get in there and get out, you'll be fine. And not die on the way to the dragon, of course. Got a couple based on Dragon Strike quests, and some of these boards I would love to utilize the Dragon Strike boards. That will make it less accessible, though, so I've got to be careful about that. And then the last one is just the Rise of Zargon. It's just going to be all of my own content. No more remixes, no inspirations from other board games. I shall take my time with the Rise of Zargon and make that one as fulfilling of a quest line as possible. AA, what are mentors, BPs, MP spells? Nope. You don't get that from me. I'm a firm believer that there are 2 characters that should never be present on the board in HeroQuest. One is Mentor and one is Zargon. Because... and Morcar. I mean, I'm including Morcar and Grimdead with my Zargon because that's you. You're the player. You're the GM. Zargon represents the ultimate evil that the heroes are questing against. If you want to put Zargon and Mentor on the board, it needs to be with the purpose of finality. You got some friends that you play HeroQuest with, and you know you've got one more game you can play, and you cannot play with that group of people anymore. Put Zargon in there. Let those heroes defeat Zargon. Let those heroes avenge Mentor, if that's how you want to do it. Another idea over time. Spells like Ball of Flame increase in strength. I haven't played with the idea of changing hero abilities. The roleplay system is really more about stuff for Zargon to kind of do, and, well, new actions for the heroes, but those are like feats of strength, feats of intelligence, and feats of dexterity. So if you're wanting your magic to do more damage, or you're wanting to be able to do more casts per quest, that sort of thing makes sense to me, and you can do that even using my system. But it's not going to come with that sort of thing by default. So that gives you plenty of room to do that. But what you can do is you can use Ball of Fire on objects in the room as a feat of intelligence. And you can set the table, for example, ablaze. Or you can use a feat of dexterity to try to pick a lock on a door, get it open. You can use a feat of intelligence to blast a door open with fireball if it's locked, because my roleplay system has locked doors and facilitates the use of keys for doors. If you want to play the barbarian, you use a feat of strength and you succeed, you could smash the door down. So these are some things that you can do as the heroes. All the heroes have these kinds of actions. So even if you're a wizard and you're worried about not really making an impact because you're not strong or dexterous, you have intelligence. So wizard, it's going to be able to succeed most intelligence rolls. The elf is going to be able to succeed at intelligence and dexterity rolls easier than strength. The barbarian is going to be able to succeed in dexterity and strength rolls, and the dwarf is going to be able to succeed the most in dexterity and strength rolls, and the barbarian is going to be able to succeed the most in strength rolls. And it's all based on their BP and MP of the hero. So if you want to bring in a homebrew hero, you'll automatically be able to utilize their MP and BP with that heroic feats system. So it should make sense. So if you want to bring in the rogue, for example, or the knight, or whoever you want, whether it's an official hero or unofficial, you'll be able to do that stuff. And none of them will be required to complete the quests. It'll just give the heroes an easier time of doing certain things. So, okay, that's enough blabbing from me for now. I'm out of time. I want to thank everybody once again for joining me on the stream. Make sure you subscribe to the channel, whether it's the Twitch channel or the YouTube channel. I'd prefer you over on the YouTube side of things because I'm only going to be using Restream with Twitch, and I'm never going to accept affiliation with Twitch, so that I can continue to broadcast to multiple platforms at once, since Twitch doesn't like you doing that once you become an affiliate, so screw them. And lots and lots of fantasy and RPG content. This week we're going to be playing some Dungeon Quests. We're going to be playing a bit more Cemetery Mary. We're going to be playing more HeroQuest. Going to do some videos on some other tabletop games. I think I might have 2 separate videos on Dungeon Quest this week. I definitely have a lot of work to do in the coming days because I've only got 1 video left that I can upload. And I still have a game that I need to finish because I'm making a video game for my game jam. And it's just about done. I just need to make an ending and test play it, and then it'll be done, and then the game jam will be ready for judgment, and I've got game jam games to play. And then the last HeroQuest thing that I'm going to be hosting is going to be an event for communities, and you may or may not be able to win my second Guardian Knight. I don't know yet. I need to see if I can get more community involvement before I decide to do that, because I wanted to offer that as a prize amongst other communities, not just my own. So we'll see. Anyway, thanks again for watching. I'll see you in the next video, and have a fantastic rest of your day. Bye for now.